I guess the guy who plays Superman is not going to play Superman anymore.
Henry Cavill?
Yeah.
Cavill? However you say his name.
Yeah.
From Dallas, Fort Worth, it's the Midnight Power Hour.
They fired him. I heard they fired what's her name? Gal Gadot as well. From playing Wonder Woman.
Did they?
I heard
What?
that. I read that somewhere. I don't know. You can't really believe anything nowadays, but
Crazy. No, this is trending number 1 on Twitter right now. It's he said that he won't be returning.
oh, there's probably some bullshit going on behind the scenes.
Maybe.
Hello, everyone. This is the Midnight Power Hour. We're here with the wonderful Lila Fowler. How you been, Lila? How you doing? All right
That's
then.
a good question.
Let's just get into the news, I guess. What is in the headlines?
Alright, so Eric got me out here.
Hey, no, you know you're my news source. This is you every day. We're just capitalizing on it, finally.
Okay, no, you're capitalizing on my addiction to Twitter.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
I don't know.
I'll find out.
So,
You didn't sign anything, so I don't owe you money. So, anyways, go on. What's in the news?
well, you told me there was some kind of like TikTok ban that went through the Senate.
Yeah, did you look into that?
Yeah, I did. So it's actually about like no TikTok on like government phones.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it's only for people working in government,
Yeah.
basically.
But our governor, because he always has to say something.
Yeah.
He is trying to permanently ban TikTok, which I am not surprised.
All throughout Texas.
I guess.
You know Texas has the third highest population in all of the United States?
Mhm.
Third most populated state. I didn't know that. It makes sense though. So that's only on government phones. Okay. Well, my own, like, I saw that. I think I saw Max, Multiplex Max. He posted something on his stories about a bill to ban TikTok, and that was, I guess, for him because he's trying to get more into TikTok. I am too for my own endeavors, and it's like, if they're gonna ban it, is there even a point in putting all this time and effort into making content for TikTok if it's just gonna get banned?
That's actually a really, really
Yeah.
good question, and especially for the people who are making a lot of money.
With it's their
off that.
main source of
Yeah.
life. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
It would have to get to a point where TikTok would need to completely be like an American-owned company.
Yeah. Yeah, I watched a whole fucking... We're going off on a tangent here on TikTok,
Yeah.
but yeah, I watched a whole thing on it. It's a bit sus the way it's set up, basically.
It is.
All right, what else we got? What else is going on?
I guess science has done, a remarkable thing.
Science.
Unlimited clean energy.
What you talking about, Willis?
Yeah, we have unlimited clean energy. We figured out a way to do that somehow.
What's the art? Is there an article for that? Because I like to verify this on like Snopes or something.
I mean, the White House was talking about it.
I would say that's just as reliable as Wikipedia, honestly. So maybe there's some legitimacy to that. So what it's what nuclear energy? Elaborate a little bit on that.
Hold on, is this Bill Nye finna explain to me what this is? I'm screaming. That's amazing.
What better source, honestly.
It's him reacting to it. That's funny. Basically, from what I understand, it's energy that doesn't have any nuclear waste, and it's renewable and clean.
It's renewable, clean. Limitless nuclear energy. I'll believe it when I see it, man. Honestly, that sounds good and all. That sounds great.
I know.
Sounds perfect.
Apparently, they figured out the way to do it. They figured out the way to do it.
God darn scientists, man.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing.
Scientists.
Hey, no, honestly, I can't wait for the head scientist or whatever that is to conveniently go missing or
Oh my God, I know.
unalive himself. Yeah, no.
Mm-hmm.
That's usually how it works here. So
Because
honestly,
you have to think about like the way the world basically runs. We run off of fossil fuels.
yeah. Hopefully in our lifetime we see a lot more like a switch over to renewable energy and stuff like that. Hopefully we see that. I was actually talking to a coworker not too long ago about that. He's like, and he's an older guy himself. He's just like, we need to vote out all these old, these geezers, like they're not making decisions for you or the younger generations. They're only doing what's benefiting them in their pockets. Like I need to have him on sometime, man. He
It's so true though.
he had a point.
It's so true though.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I've already seen this point been brought up of like how these oil companies are literally going to fight to stay alive once we learn more about what we're doing, the process of how to do it, how to refine it and perfect it and mass produce this basically, like,
and also like to be able to apply that to our current energy grid that's connected to all our stuff and translate that into this new energy source or whatever the hell that they've got going on.
do you think we'll just completely build around everything that we have, like abandon the old shit, just build around it?
What are you talking about? Like all the buildings?
No, like not all the buildings.
Oh, well, because that's part of the grid. So it's like you have to find a way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's part of the energy grid. So you'd have to find a way for this new source of energy that's not fossil fuels, that's whatever the hell it is, to then power the grids that power the buildings. You know what I mean? So that's like a massive like infrastructure change, So it's one thing to discover like the new type of energy, but it's another thing to like, I guess, be able to apply that into like society. And then on top of that, while they're doing that, they're going to have all the big oil people coming in and be like, oh no, this is a bad idea, putting in millions and millions, maybe billions of dollars into shutting these programs down, maybe buying them up, maybe talking about sabotage even, like the people who have money from this are going to do whatever it takes to keep that in.
Oh, yeah.
If they know that they're going under, yeah, it's going to get nasty. People are going to die. Scientists are going to go missing, dude. It's like the Nikola Tesla shit. All the stuff, all the blueprints for the stuff's going to conveniently go missing, and then it's going to be like, oh, well, looks like we have to fucking keep putting gasoline in these motherfuckers. God dang it. Well, maybe next time.
It's so weird to think about, like, oh my God, the fight for them to just hang on
to power.
Yes.
Power is addictive.
And like, what are we gonna do with the fossil fuels that we already have, like, in our possession?
All right, I didn't even think about that. Maybe the same thing we do with our nuclear waste. Just kind of dump it in a lake somewhere in the ocean. No, I don't think they do that anymore. I don't think they've done that for a while, but like they'll probably, I don't know.
They probably still do that. They just don't tell anybody.
I could see it becoming like super, super, super fucking cheap. Like cheaper than anyone's ever. Since, remember how cheap it was for that during Rona? It was cheap as fuck for like all.
Oh, yeah.
Cheaper than that. And the businesses that their machines or whatever still rely on oil and fossil fuels, that's going to be their second grace to stay alive until they eventually have to like adapt to the new fuel source. So it's
basically,
like you understand why there's like opposition to like switching up like shit like that our society's kind of founded around, like, because you're literally altering the fabric of society. But like at the same time, we're passing the point of no return. Like something has to be done. We're gonna need another energy source at some point. That's very obvious, you know. And I feel like a lot of people are just kind of like, make it the next generation's problem. I don't want to have to deal with all that change right now in my life, especially old people. Who's harder to change the lifestyle of or the minds of than old people? And who are all in power or in office? Old people. Old people are the fucking part of the problem. I just screamed into the mic.
Oh my god.
Sorry about that. Besides that, what else is going on?
When was it? Was it Monday or Tuesday? Was it Tuesday? Yesterday. Yeah? The storms?
Oh, the tornadoes.
Yeah, we had like hella tornadoes all across North Texas, bro.
That's not news, man. I lived that. That was weird. So, yeah.
There was like one a couple miles north to us, and then a couple miles south, and where my dad worked, and one where my family lives, like a town over. There were even like tornadoes in Oklahoma and everything. And
yeah. Tornado Alley. Just all of Tornado Alley got, you know.
The sky was literally like pink, red, and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Remember how you woke me up in the morning?
Oh my gosh.
Woke me up. I thought I was dreaming.
I was worried about my family.
Yeah.
And then us.
Yeah. Because it went from them in their side, in their town, to us.
Yes.
'Cause they're a town over.
Yes.
I woke up. Lila's just like I don't even remember waking.
It's
I felt like it was
there's
dreaming.
a tornado near my family's house, and you're like, oh shit.
Yeah. I'm like, shit, for real? Like, and then at some point you're like, yeah, it's headed this way, and then I'm just like, oh shit.
Hello?
Yeah. No, it was fucking. That was bizarre. That was a very surreal morning.
The sirens too. Ooh, I hate the sirens so much. They're so eerie.
Was that the first time hearing sirens?
No, actually.
I haven't heard like sirens like for that in a while. So it was a bit like, I'm like, oh shit, shit's going down. Cause yeah, I remember you kind of kept like the storm's getting fucking closer, you know. And then I eventually like kind of like woke up because I heard all like it was getting loud outside too. It's like, all right, I'm just gonna throw on CBS or whatever local weather stuff. And dude, these guys, it was scary. I'm like, I was like, please stop, because like everything they were saying in real time was happening. Everything they were saying was happening in real time. I'm just like, oh my god, it was intense, man. I was like, oh holy shit. But no one was hurt. No one was injured, right? I don't think no one died.
I don't think
the sound
so.
Of it. No one was seriously injured. That's a lot of tornadoes, man. It went from.
I really don't know. Don't quote me on that. I don't know.
Okay. Well,
if anyone was hurt, bless.
Look it up.
Bless them. Hold on. Good Lord. There's a. Speaking of tornadoes, there's one going through New Orleans right now.
You know, that's pretty weird for December. That's usually not. Yeah. It's usually either in the spring, sometimes the summer, but in the winter, having a tornado is pretty unheard of.
That's literally so crazy.
Well, hopefully no one got hurt, honestly. And, you know, I haven't heard anything. Usually you'd hear, like, fatalities or serious injuries within, like, you know, within, I'd say, like 24, 48 hours, but hopefully no one got hurt. I mean, there was some property damage by what I saw, so.
Oh, yeah, that's mainly what I'm seeing is just property damage.
For 14 tornadoes, surprisingly, not hearing about.
There was 14 of them?
That's what I heard. I heard that from somewhere. I thought it was 12 beforehand. Cause I don't know, dude. That's what I'm saying. My news is all over the place. That's why you're my personal news correspondent. So I pay you. What do I pay you for?
I haven't been like keeping up recently.
It's okay. We've all been kind of just tired.
We just kind of lived through that, and it was like 7 in the morning, and we were like, "Oh my god, like tornadoes!"
Rude awakening.
We need to go into the bathroom. They're all around us.
Yeah, we took shelter with our cats. That was kind of cute.
Yeah, Twig was
oblivious to
she was comforting
danger.
me. She was comforting me.
Yeah, she always acts like that. No, she didn't know there was danger.
She was comforting me. Don't be rude.
Lucy, and we were comforting Lucy. She was terrified.
My god.
Little.
She was freaking out. Little baby. Little baby.
Texans. Hold on. Texans. Can we get a white Christmas? Texas. Best I can do is 14 tornadoes.
Literally. So, yeah. Gay marriage be protected now. All marriage is protected now. Congratulations, everybody. We can now marry who we please without people in our fucking business.
So what? The Supreme Court passed a law that protects marriage in all forms.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's good.
But
so the states
excluding underage marriage.
Oh, obviously,
hell no.
Obviously, no. Yeah, fuck that, no. So basically, the states can't individually decide to ban gay marriage or anything of the sort.
I don't know.
Really?
I don't know. I really don't. I mean, they can't like.
Well, if the Supreme Court
they
passes a law that like if they
protecting it, yeah, they
then,
can't like.
Then the states can't ban it like they did with Roe versus Wade, because the Supreme Court. Remember that when they voted out Roe versus Wade, or they.
Yeah, but that's because
and
it
then
wasn't
all the states chose.
That's because it wasn't codified into law, but this made like gay marriage codified into law.
Well, it seems like.
And like interracial marriage and stuff.
I feel like that would be next for some just fucking okay. Let's get rid of gay marriage, and then after that we'll go to interracial marriage, and we'll be back where we want to be in the fucking 1840s, back in the good old days, right?
Fucking one of them, the Republicans that was voting against it. I can't think of his fucking name right now, but he's in an interracial marriage, and he voted against protecting his marriage. I'm screaming. That literally it goes to show, like,
I bet that went over well at home.
Oh, how'd it go? No. What'd you vote? Yeah, I voted no. What the fuck?
I don't know, man. Another reason I don't think politicians aren't people, man. Hopefully, this is something that's gonna be just, people are protected. You can marry who you want to marry, and it's none of the fucking government's business. You know what I mean? It's none of their fucking business.
It's not their business.
It's not. Like, what the fuck?
Just like a woman's body is not their business.
Yeah, it's like, how are you gonna claim this land of the free thing when there's people in your own country that aren't free? Freedom is being able to each individual to be able to choose whatever they want to do wherever they are with their own person, their own body.
There's a lot of freedoms we don't have, but it's very sad that we're just stepping back into time. Like, I think it's really fucking weird that we decided, we were gonna pull. I mean, God bless the woman NBA player that got locked up in Russia. We pulled her out of Russia, out of Russian prisons. For weed, but like we still got people over here locked up, for not offensive weed crimes, and or not violent weed crimes. Oops.
Speaking of Russia, I heard a thing about.
Vladimir Putin falling down the fucking stairs.
Is that real?
Himself.
Is that real?
Snopes
that shit. I need to know.
Snopes that shit.
Snopes the shit out of it, man.
Okay, they're trying to deny that it happened. So basically, it fucking happened, but they're trying to deny that it happened.
The Russian press, basically.
Yeah.
No, this is all tabloids.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
it came out on like some form of social media that they had, and
where did the story come from? Like,
it came out on some form of social media that they had from some like spy or government official or whatever the fuck, and someone who was in the know basically, and it came out and everybody was like, oh haha. And they're like, yeah, no, that didn't happen. He didn't do that.
Wait, was this ever like talked about or broadcast, like this story, like on like any sort of like mainstream anything besides social media, or was it just like, did at least Vice pick it up? Did at least like BuzzFeed? Like, I know we're at the bottom of the barrel when we're recording
New York
those.
Post picked it up.
Oh,
bro.
really? They're like, Putin fucking thudded down the stairs and shit.
It first came out
shit.
on Twitter, and so what I was just reading to you is from the New York Post. Forbes is talking about it too.
So it's up in the air, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess it's
Nobody
like, if
really
you want to believe it, go for it, you know. I'd still hate to have that as a rumor floating around regardless, you know.
I mean, it's not that, it's not that impossible.
It's not unbelievable. It's not
unbelievable because it can most definitely happen. You just be falling down the stairs. You can't control your muscles.
Yeah, your bowel,
You're
at a certain age, you lose control of that.
Boop.
Literally. I mean, it begs the question, like, why the fuck do we have like these old... Why do we have these geezers in power? They're literally losing control of their bowel movements, excuse me. And these are the people that we're deciding, like,
Well, hey, they kind of didn't decide. They're fucking...
didn't. But I'm just saying, like, America... No, they didn't. But America does decide.
Oh, my God. America does decide. But, hey...
Biden, he fell off his fucking bike, and, like, he's losing his mind... slowly but sure, like, it's very apparent, he's in his 70s. I have he's about my great grandma's age, close. I wouldn't have her in any sort of position like that, like,
no, hell no.
She
I would not have my grandma.
And this isn't saying that she's like, no, she's strong. She's a very strong woman. She handles her own. Still, as president or in some sort of like position like that, like, what are we doing?
Well, I mean, I think the general, like, especially among our generation, we want younger people in office. I think younger people want younger people in office because we're not being represented. But
I feel like if we did that, we'd be fucked, honestly. Because, like, dude, I don't know that I trust a younger person any more than these fucking geezers running the fucking shit.
We have the confidence. We do. It's
I feel like it's
there.
Too much confidence, maybe.
It's there, but oh my God, we don't have enough money. We don't have enough money to compete.
What do you mean?
Like,
then these old, like, I guess families that come from like money and they
we don't have
their
the money to
campaigns.
compete, dude. Yeah.
I guess that's the thing, because like I remember when Obama, was elected president. He was pretty young, so he's probably the youngest president we've had in a while. Because I remember when I was a kid, George Bush was already kind of up there,
old as fuck.
And then fucking Donald Trump was already up there, and he's around the same age as Biden. And Biden's fucking like, there's no way he's getting a second term, man. There's no fucking way. Like, he looks tired. Anytime I see like these weird like I see like posts all the time from like the POTUS Instagram, and it's so bizarre.
They all fucking look tired.
They look tired, and they're trying to create memes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Out of their content is like they're trying to appeal to the younger generation by like using like these trending sounds and like creating like memes almost. And it's like they don't know what they're doing to relate to the younger audience, and clearly they don't know what they're doing. Like,
I mean, I don't blame these like. I don't blame.
You don't blame them for trying.
Yeah, I don't blame him for trying, but also I don't blame him for all these like, you know how he be stumbling, fucking up, and
oh yeah, stammering and shit.
Yeah, like I don't blame him for that because to anybody who's been in that position, like fuck you, running a whole country, especially America.
Yeah. And they
Jesus Christ.
It's like they weren't. It's not like they weren't like political or like leader type figures beforehand, because before they were like before he was president or whatever, you know, he was vice president, he was senator or fucking what, I don't know his history of what positions of office he held, but same with like Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama, like they were always in a position of power at some point. Like they weren't just like one day just kind of like elected, you know, from nothing and just another. They were always in some sort of like kind of power, just like how in other countries, like they were always in a position of power. That's why what I said earlier about the whole addiction to either maintaining that power or seeking more. You know what I mean?
It's
and
so
for I think
weird,
other countries,
though.
like the dictatorial ones, it's for like keeping the power. But for the countries like America, it's getting more powerful because, you know, you start off in like, you know, local government, and then you go into like, you know, representative, and then governor, then senator, and then blah blah blah. You know, you gain more and more power. It's like an addiction, you know. And by the time you get to the coveted seat of president, you've been chasing the power all your life. You're finally fucking ancient as fuck.
But it's
when you're
like
finally,
you'd think you'd give less of a fuck about that the older you get, because you're just like,
not when money's
okay,
involved.
That's so fucking weird.
Not when money and power is involved. I don't think you think the same way. It's like chasing a high almost.
It is, yeah.
Unfortunately, that is the world we live in currently, and that is the news.
We'll be back with a Midnight Power Hour.
The pharmaceutical industry is at it again. They don't want you to vote yes on Proposition 208 and legalize medical cocaine. For millions of Americans, it's the medicine that helps them get through the day. A God-given plant strained through gasoline in the jungle by a man with missing teeth. Vote yes on Proposition 208 and legalize medical cocaine.
Now, back to the Midnight Power Hour.
Hey Desmond, definitely have the microphone in front of your face.
Break that out. Do a whole intro.
Testing.
I was
Testing 1 2 3. Testing
testing?
1 2 3.
Yeah, I'm just doing the test. I mean, I can add the intro and editing, honestly.
We'll
We'll do it in post. We'll fix it in post.
We'll do it fucking live. We'll just do it live. Fuck it. We'll just do it live. We'll do it live.
I can throw the thing down. This fucking thing sucks!
That clip kills me every time, bro.
Dude, when he throws his jacket at the fucking thing, just so pissed off.
Do it live.
Oh my god. I can't. There's no words there. What do you think? Oh my god.
Oh shit. That's a funny ass clip.
Midnight Power Hour with Eric Salcedo,
should've made
Desmond
him do
Curl, and Hector Luera.
Hector
He
Luera.
did it.
Well, you can do, if I ever need voice work in the future, which I'm going to, then
I have a nice ass mic at home too.
you've got the job. Yeah. I'll just start a Fiverr gig and I'll buy it from you on Fiverr. I'll be your number one customer. Support the homies. Yeah, you did kind of do that really good. What else do you got?
What else do you need me to say?
Here, bring the mic closer when you're
What else do you need me to say?
perfect. I don't know. Whatever you could say in
I
the
can't think of anything right
radio.
now.
How about let's start the show?
Say, I can't think of anything right now.
Can't think of anything right now.
Guys, how y'all been? How y'all doing?
I'm doing all right. It's been a while since we've seen each other. It's definitely good to be back. Definitely
Yeah.
good to see you two again. Always two of my favorite people to see.
Definitely.
You already know, because last time, man, we ain't had no topics, but today
got
we
some
got
topics.
time. Today we got topics, so you know what I'm saying? We're going to get it right into it.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about a few things that we know. We've been watching and viewing, just, chop it up for the one time.
How's what y'all doing for the holidays, you guys?
Not much. I'm just gonna be spending with the family. I got my last 2 classes are coming up for the weekend. I got 2 weeks of vacation, which I'm looking forward to. Don't get me wrong, I'm gonna miss my kids, but it's good to have a little bit of vacation time.
Some you time.
Yeah.
What about you, Desmond? How's work
Spending
been?
fucking money. Bro, I hate. Hey, bro.
Yeah.
I love Jolly Cheer. I love the Christmas time. I love it all.
Right.
The lights,
The
the
cheer.
caroling,
Mm-hmm.
the cheer, the trees, the
You sound like-
presents.
you
The
sound
ho
like
ho
Trump.
hos. I'm sorry, that was inappropriate. I take that back.
I also do love the ho ho hos,
Mm-hmm.
but most importantly, I don't love spending my motherfucking money. Why the fuck for Christmas do people expect you to go all out and beyond for a
I don't know,
day?
man. Like, I'm broke right now. I'm kind of like, it's kind of sad almost. Like, it's gonna be a Five Below Dollar General Christmas this year. Remember last year I was able to get like everyone a gift. I think I got you a Bowie record and I got you a portable charger
Because your phone is always dead.
It's always dying in the middle of our conversations. Not just in the middle, but when I'm talking.
Yeah, all the
Strictly
time.
when I'm speaking.
Yeah, your phone stays at a constant negative percentage.
Exactly.
Yeah, how is it always on like low power mode? It's always
This
on Christmas, I gave a bitch my heart, and that shit was expensive, nigga. Bro, Organs aren't cheap.
bro.
The black market,
Nothing's
inflation.
cheap. And then they have the audacity.
What are you implying there?
They have the audacity, the nerve to have Christmas with inflation. Are these niggas crack, bro? Fuck
Yeah.
Christmas.
Yeah,
Fuck Christmas.
you're limited to like 5 people. I think this year with how everything. Me personally, like I'm not gonna be able to get everyone something this year, unfortunately. So
I'm gonna hide in the bunker for Christmas.
mhm.
Say I got kidnapped, so I ain't gotta buy anybody nothing.
That's what's up. I just don't buy anybody. I use the autism to my advantage.
Oh, it's today. Oh shit, I forgot. Oh, Merry Christmas.
I just want to say autism doesn't work like that, guys. It's just. Anyways,
You're just a bad Christmas
yeah.
participant.
bad Christmas participant.
Oh well. Fuck it.
But the problem with Christmas is, I got money, and I don't want to spend my money, but I have this thing that I hate the most. It's called a heart.
Mm-hmm.
So like, if I don't get somebody for something for Christmas and they just
Right.
sit there sad, I'm gonna feel bad.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like to feel bad.
Especially your girlfriend. Like you got to get something for your girlfriend.
Yeah, you
That's it.
got
and your
to.
mom and your dad probably.
And they the niggas is gonna run it up. Your dad probably want a wrench, a hammer, a nice
Oh my God.
silk shirt,
a coffee mug.
a fucking coffee mug that says some bullshit
Thermal.
on it.
Yeah.
He's like, dads gave up on Christmas a long time ago. Dads gave up on Christmas when they were like 25.
Before they were even dads,
Yeah,
honestly.
they just like, cause niggas don't get shit for Christmas, but bitches, oh my God, they get all type of shit. They get like
Women,
women,
not bitches.
hoes. No, I'm
Hector
playing.
the feminist.
He's the feminist out of us three. He keeps us balanced.
Mm-hmm.
But
It's just not a nice word.
it's just,
I agree.
you know, it's not a nice word. That'd be
Being broke.
$500.99. I hate that sentence,
Oh my
nigga.
God.
man.
I hate.
Bro, why can't they just make it an even number, bro? I hate that 99.99 shit.
Yeah, it's not tricking me into thinking it's cheaper than
It's
it is.
not.
It's not.
I got
If
a
anything,
confession
it
to
makes me
make.
feel more expensive for me.
I got a confession.
What?
That
Is it-
shit tricks me every time.
Oh my god.
Gets me
like, I'm
every
saving
time.
That
money.
penny, that $59.99.99.
I'm
whatever
a
the
penny
fuck.
pincher, bro.
Speaking of saving money, what did you have to say about chimpanzees?
Oh,
That's a hard transition. You just
it doesn't matter because
he's going off now.
one day I was sitting around enjoying life. And you know what I'm saying? I was chilling. And I was like, hey, Eric, bro, what's new? What's something? Because Eric always comes to me with, like, some crazy-ass fucking documentary with the wildest shit. And I'm like, hey, man, I'm bored. What you got for me? And, oh, did he have something for me? He had Travis the Monkey. For you motherfuckers that don't know what Travis the Monkey is, he's the wildest nigga of all time. And don't get me wrong, I love my white brothers and sisters, but y'all gotta learn to let animals go. Cause this motherfucker was living a better childhood than me.
All of us combined, I would say.
Yo, so let me get into it. So the story is the lady went and bought a monkey. And she had the monkey, so the monkey was like fucking 15, 16.
Yeah, she had it while it was a baby. Like, it imprinted on her, basically, like, you know, because they imprint on humans the same way they
He's
do with
gonna
their own
imprint her
kind.
fucking face with his bare fist. That's what he gonna do. I don't give a damn if I've been having a dog since it was little. If it bite a motherfucker and try to kill me, it's got to go. So basically what happened was the lady was taking care of the monkey. Her husband died. And so the monkey seen the husband as his fucking dad.
Right.
As his like actual dad. And once he died, you know when somebody dies in your family, you go through a little bit of depression.
Yeah. And you try to fill that.
You might
step
lash
up.
out at somebody.
Oh, yeah.
Or when you're younger, you're like 15 and you're dealing with a death, and you lash out your mom. I'm not cleaning my room.
Yeah.
Monkeys.
He had the same he had the same reaction. Oh boy, was his a little extreme.
Yeah.
Tad bit extreme.
His was a little bit more than the average tantrum, I would say.
Eric, since you put me on, why don't you put the people on real quick? Explain what happened that day.
So, yeah, Travis the chimp was basically, he was like kind of an animal celebrity almost. Like, he was in commercials, he was in like Old Navy commercials, he did like events with like, you know, family events, you bring the, you know, children and all that, taking pictures with Travis the chimp. Pretty well known in that community. I think that community, like, everyone in the area knew who the fuck it was and where, you know. I don't even think that was the first time like there was issues with chimps. Like, I think for some reason, like, that area had a chimp problem, like people trying to own chimps.
Goddamn chimps.
Yeah, but yeah, he was once the guy died, the dad, well, not the dad, the husband,
He was the father.
the father figure, quote unquote. Once he was gone, and then it was just Travis and the mom, I guess. The dynamic shifted, and she would pamper him like way more. Like, he would get even more spoiled than he already was. She would feed him like fast food, unhealthy shit. She would give him Xanax. Yeah, she would give this chimpanzee drugs, dude, and like I think antidepressants. I'm pretty sure this dude had insurance. I don't even have insurance.
heck,
but he had insurance.
I got a question for you.
All right, let's
You
hear it.
remember when you worked at Chicken Express for like
For like 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
That's being generous.
Imagine
It is.
you're working at Chicken Express. You're doing your job. You're on your last week. You look at the drive-thru. Hey, can I take your order? You roll the window down, and it's a fucking leaned out monkey with a white lady. What you doing?
Dog, you know what? I ain't white. I'm minding my damn business, bro. That's what the hell I'm doing.
Can you imagine?
I'm not trying to get in any trouble. It's my last week, bro. I'm just trying to finish up, bro. But in my fucking mind, I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I'm in a fucking fever dream.
You don't want to be like that guy on Planet of the Apes where he was like pointing at his chest, the guy who was having a dementia episode, and he's like, because he got in his car and crashed it, and then the neighbor dude, the asshole neighbor's like touching his, and then Caesar the chimp sees him doing that, and he remembers what finger he was pointing at his chest with and poking his chest with, and he bites that finger off. Do you remember that scene in Rise of the Planet of the Apes?
I haven't seen those.
You haven't
movies.
seen it? Oh, it's
You
really
haven't
good.
seen those movies. That's a subject for another date.
Honestly, yeah. I used to be I don't know why I was such a huge fan over those movies. They're okay.
Because what you gonna do when a fucking gorilla takes over is just like, and he can
Bro.
speak to?
Oh, it's
They
over.
could body us. Like, hand-to-hand combat, bro, they fucking body us every day of the week, bro.
I'm sure you could take one.
No.
All you got to do is just get like, I don't know.
Nah, bro,
just get
those
a
motherfuckers come
log.
out swinging on trees, bro.
No. If you can, there's a clip. You pull it up right now so they can see it.
Bro,
I could put it in.
fucking Travis ripped a lady's face off, bro.
Effortlessly, like paper.
And this dude was on the tail end of his life, bro. Like, this dude was the equivalent of like a 90-year-old man.
Had heart problems, probably.
Like I could not take on a monkey, like fucking take on a chimp, a monkey in his prime, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, bro, that thing is fucking. That thing
I
is
know
fucking
you
me.
can't, cause like I said, pull up the clip and let them see it.
Yeah, I don't know which one. Look,
I'm gonna show you after
Okay.
we're done.
Yeah.
But it's a clip where these motherfuckers is on a safari and the monkey just comes in, grabs a motherfucker effortlessly by the legs and just drags him away.
Oh, I think I know which one you're talking about.
But go ahead,
Kind of like up
continue
a
what you were
hill,
saying.
literally up a fucking
Bro,
hill.
no, have you seen the? I don't know if this is different, but like you know the fucking. It's like a video somewhere like in Asia, like one of the probably like Vietnam or Thailand or something like that. It's like out in the fucking streets, right? A fucking little ass monkey just comes and drags a baby away.
Oh, on the moped.
Yeah.
On the little tiny fucking.
Yeah, a monkey driving a moped steals
Yeah.
a baby, bro.
It was
What
like
is
a
that,
small
monkey
moped.
napping? A monkey napping?
Well, no, it's
basically.
still a kidnapping. if someone was stealing a monkey, that'd be monkey napping.
Monkey kidnapping?
Yeah, it dragged the kid up like a couple feet maybe, and then it kind of just drove off. But yeah,
Like, bro, Rise of the Planet of the Apes ain't that far off.
it's
bro.
not far.
They just need to unite.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if they can get over their
Luckily, we have
differences.
guns. Their differences. Well, they do beef.
Not just, but like, okay, I know familiar. Like, didn't like Caesar fucking like have beef with like another ape?
He had the other ape had beef with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, you a bitch ass bitch, and then
Yeah.
the other's like, nah, you a bitch ass bitch, and like, and then there was like beef and shit.
Literally, I remember he
talking
tried
about,
to like reach
Cobra?
out.
Yeah,
Cobra?
something like
No, it was the other one. Rocket, I think was his name. Why do I know this so
that.
well?
That's not important. That's
It's-
the fact that you know it is beautiful.
But continue the Travis story. So
Yeah, so it's kind of almost like Planet of the Apes. Almost, you could make like a spin-off if you really wanted to. It's not that far off because he was smart. This fucking chimp knew how to drive, dude. It knew how to drive, dress itself, I believe.
you can stop it like red lights and everything.
I don't know the extent, but apparently it knew how to like operate a vehicle enough. Because you know they're about as intelligent as like maybe like 10-year-olds or something like that. Like I don't know how. Yeah, they're not stupid by any means.
Didn't he know the schedule of the ice cream truck too?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, fat ass.
Dude, no, they be learning that shit because like my dog and shit, like he knows when it's time to come in and shit, and like whenever I like am like cooking up chicken, every time he sees me with it, I always like cut a little piece of the chicken off and give it to him. So like even if I just like am standing in that area or like have like a kitchen knife or whatever, he'll be getting ready. He's like, all right, I'm ready for my chicken, even if I don't have any chicken, because like that's how they are made or built. Like they like get that just like routine. We
the
do the same thing.
internal
We do the
clock.
same things.
Time to shit. It's 5 in the morning.
Yeah, like we
Anyone
all have
else
little
shit at 5 in the
routines and
morning?
schedules that we stick to, you know, pretty dogmatically.
Yeah. Creatures of habit.
Yep.
Definitely. Yeah. But that chimp was fucking insane. Apparently, okay, this is just hearsay, but I also heard that
I know exactly what you're about to say.
there might have been some going
monkey
on.
on
Oh my god.
monkey on human action.
I don't condone bestiality.
He was going bananas.
Oh my, he was going ape shit.
How does that work? Just like humor me for a little bit. How would that work?
I don't fucking know, dude.
Like, how does that work?
Yeah,
Do
obvious-
monkeys be having grace when they do that shit, bro?
I don't think
No,
so. Have you
no.
seen those Nat Geo documentaries?
No.
They're just like they're just going for it, man.
Do you think
there's
hold
no
on.
romance?
I got
behind it.
a
It's not
question.
love making.
All right, I gotta like
they're
I think
they're out
more
there
of
having
like a
sex. They're not there making love.
I got a more philosophical question. Actually, it's not philosophical. It's just fucking stupid. Do you think animals have the same problem as humans do, where like the woman does not get as much fun as the man does
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
the animal kingdoms?
I think so.
I don't even think they have that, like,
Ability
I'm trying to
to.
get my nut off too. I think they're like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to reproduce.
You think so?
I heard somewhere that and I'm not gonna go too far off into this, but I heard a lot of people say that like all sex in the animal kingdom is basically non-consensual to a certain degree. But then again, there are those animals that do like the mating dances, and they, I guess so. That's some form of like acknowledgement. But yeah, I don't think female animals have as much fun
But
as the
aren't
guys
there like
have.
actual like families though within animals? and stuff
Oh
like
yeah,
that? Yeah. I was
they
gonna
like
say,
mate for life basically.
Then can it like then in those cases would it be like consensual though? Right?
Yeah, I would imagine.
We went from
and like
Travis,
Talking about animals, bro.
I don't give a fuck. I'm
Animal
enjoying this
rape.
conversation, bro.
but yeah. So basically,
Hold on.
she was jacking off the monkey, or
Maybe, yeah.
just fucking
Then what the fuck? Damn. So she's just weird because she ain't even getting anything out of it.
yeah. She
Well, at least the chimp's having a hell of a time.
Yeah, but
Damn, bro, imagine how fucking freaky that is, though. Imagine it gives you that fucking big ass toothy chimp smile when it fucking.
When it
there's actually
completes.
There's a picture. I was watching this video with him. There's actually a picture of him like with a baby, like smiling from ear to ear, and that shit, bro. If you
I'm gonna add that picture.
If you can pull it up, pull it up, bro. It is fucking
scary as shit.
It's nightmare.
It didn't even look real. It didn't even look like a real chimp. It looked like a costume or like a fucking
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, a complete tangent, but like like costumes have always scared me. Like Ninja Turtles and shit, like they look cool, but like the rat, like Master Splinter in that first Ninja Turtle movie looks fucking
like
creepy.
the fucking. Are you talking about the live action ones from the 80s?
Mm-hmm.
I know what you're talking about, bro.
Bro, the fucking 911 call,
horrifying.
That shit, play it. I want you to play it right here. And let them hear it. It is terrible.
I'll play it on my phone. Oh, I wonder if we'll get copyrighted for that.
Oh,
no, just do it in post. Just do it in post and let them just hear it.
Let them sit. We'll let them sit with it.
Or do y'all want to like listen to it and kind of give like a reaction to it? No,
I don't want to hear that shit.
We want to go.
I don't mind listening to it again, but it's just like I'm not like in the mood to like.
Listen, I know what you mean. Yeah,
like I said, I'm just. I don't feel too attached to this situation right now. I'm not gonna keep it.
Damn, Hector. Yeah, the environment, the energy in the studio.
I'm not feeling
chimps.
it. I think it's because Scorpio's on the moon right now.
Oh shit! Yeah. Pull out all your money from whatever you're investing in.
Mercury's in Gatorade right now.
But yeah, so the monkey goes bananas. And a phone call, she's like, she's dead. And like, just you can hear in the background the monkey just the whole time. Just the whole time. The monkey's just in the background banging on the door. So the police officer, he's like, damn, I know about this chimp. Like, I've heard of this chimp.
Yeah.
And the fucking chimp comes on comes to the car, and he's like, he said him and Travis made eye contact.
Oh my god!
Like when he flung the door open.
Didn't he also say, "Fuck"? He was like, we locked eyes, and like he was like giving, I don't know, he was like non-verbally, obviously, telling me to like just shoot me right now.
That's that white people shit. Like I'm not trying to be that guy, but that's that white people shit.
You know what? You're being that guy right now.
Cause he gave you the look of, I'm about to tear you the fuck apart. I'm about to fuck you up.
He
that's
put
the look he gave
like
me.
Several. What kind of bullets did he say they were?
Fuck. They got like 9mm or something.
Yeah, he popped his ass. But he said before he attacked him,
or 38s or something.
He gave like a scream, like so it's like a split second. Y'all eye to eye, and you're like, oh shit, what is he about to do? And then he just goes, just loud as fuck, he's like, he instantly. Boom, 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 boom,
unloaded.
Boom.
Bro, that shit was a fucking slow-mo quick time event right there, bro. Like if he fucking missed that shit, it'd be game over, bro.
It really would have been.
Yanked him out the car and got him on the ground and beat him to death.
Bro, imagine if that monkey had a fucking gun.
Rise of the Planet of the Apes. I'm telling you, there's no match when that day happens. You know, if they get that advanced, we're screwed.
I'll take that, as long as we don't have to pay for shit for Christmas no more. I'll take that.
It's like a monkey apocalypse over having to spend
fucking
$150 on gifts for your loved ones.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Understandable.
Then, but to top this whole story off, the lady's face is just.
Yeah, she survived that.
Like, can you imagine when the monkey was walking outside and she just like incapacitated on the ground and just listening to the monkey the monkey's looking over her and shit. Like,
oh yeah, those in between moments where you're like. She knows, or maybe she was unconscious, but she was alive, obviously, and there was those, like, moments where her friend's like, oh, she's dead, so her friend's obviously kind of, like, doing what she's got to do to survive, calling the cops, and next room over, you hear, like, yeah, my friend's dead, and you're, like, laying there, you're like, oh, fuck, they think I'm dead, and this chimpanzee's still in the fucking room. But I also heard, I think, after he got, like, shot multiple times, that he went to his room
and died
in his favorite corner. It's tragic. That's another reason you shouldn't have crazy ass animals as pets, man. There's a reason why there's documentaries.
They can't live in the type of world that we live in.
Because
chimpanzees don't have that emotional regulation. I mean, to be fair, there's a lot of people that don't, but still,
right. You know, most people won't like bite your fingers off and rip your dick off if you look at them the wrong way.
Yeah.
Some people will, not all of
Oh,
them.
not all.
Or if you got a new haircut.
Right.
Dude, yeah, it's like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
Basically.
That's just split second of who are you, because they live in a much more primal state of consciousness and of being. You know, it's mainly solely focused on survival. They don't have to think like, oh my god, you got a new fucking hair. It's like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah.
I might be in danger right now.
And the empathy they do have is like, you know, for their own like family or their own group.
Or even just like babies in general, because like a lot of animals I think are just naturally
Babies?
tender towards babies.
Yeah.
It was like, damn, I can't eat a fucking baby. That'd be fucked up. I'll give it a few
Some
years.
of them, not all of them.
I think if there was a baby when Travis went bananas.
Oh no, that's a different story. Like I'm talking about like in like a neutral setting. Most animals I feel like would be in a
Except
tent.
ducks. Ducks will literally drown a duckling to get the mom's attention.
Damn.
I saw a dead duckling at my job the other day just floating, and then a whole bunch of like these other 2 ducks and 2 other ducklings. I'm like, damn, they really lost one of their siblings because, you know,
'Cause mom wasn't giving fucking attention.
yeah, because he wanted to slide into the duck DMs or whatever the fuck.
Deadbeat mom.
Yeah, honestly, it's fucked up. Ducks are fucking assholes, especially mallards, man. Or is that what they're called? The green ones? I don't fucking know.
To continue, I got a question for you guys. Let's say you're on an expedition.
Okay.
Shit goes wrong.
All right. Where am I in the expedition?
I'm pushing
Like,
Hector
we're talking about
forward, and I'm
like out in
running.
the wilds, right?
No, I'm talking about like snow. Like
Oh, so I'm up in the mountains and shit.
no, not the. I guess so. Like kind of like
Antarctica?
Like,
Yeah, basically like you just.
bro, I'd be fucked if I see a fucking polar bear. It's over.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
gotta, boy, oh boy.
All I gotta do is
So
at that point I'm just praying, bro. I'm just praying for a quick end.
Mm-hmm.
Cause
Save the last bullet for yourself.
It
That's
was-
Walking Dead logic.
this time I put Eric onto a story. All right, so look,
Oh, is this the terror you were talking
The
about?
Terror.
The
Okay, it's this
Terror.
book that's called The Terror that talks about the expedition of these guys who like cuz okay, during this time it was certain parts of the map that were like blank, like don't know what's here. So it was like I think it was like Antarctica. You can pull up a clip just to like fact check me, but I think it was Antarctica. But it was some snowy ass place. It don't matter.
I'll check it
Snowy
while you're
mountain.
doing this. Yeah.
Snowy place, right? Check me out. So these motherfuckers are right, like the captain, his last expedition, he got stuck somewhere and they had to eat their own fucking boots to survive. And you know what they do? They give him a fucking promotion. They're like, we got another expedition for you.
Oh my god. They promoted him by giving him more life-threatening fucking missions.
Yeah, and he's like,
Yeah, it's over in the Arctic. Yep.
exactly. So they're gonna they're gonna explore unexplored parts of the Arctic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, they take a boat out there, right? They get everybody together. It's time to go. They take a fucking boat out there, and the fucking boat gets stuck in the ice because it's not made to go in ice. Like, it couldn't heat up. It got fucking stuck. So, like, off top, like, they get stuck, and a bunch of them die.
It freezes around the ship, basically.
Yeah, and they're stuck. A bunch of them died. I think even the captain, like, got left. They made a makeshift grave. And, so what they do is they're like, fuck it. We're going to finish this bitch. I don't know why they continue to walk.
Yeah.
You can look more into it, but they decided to walk. Like, we're going to walk to, like, see if we, I guess they was looking for, like, people, like a camp, a town, or just anything.
That's like the desert, though, man. Like,
Basically,
you're not gonna find shit.
at that point, though, what do you do if you're stuck in the desert? Do you just sit there and wait to die, or you?
Well, yeah, because the ship's more noticeable from like radar or anything, aerial.
This is not radar. This is like the 1800s, bro.
Oh, fuck.
This isn't like.
Oh,
This is like.
1840.
yeah. No one's coming to get you, basically.
Yeah, so there's
It's
like,
over. Well, it's like you got to put up some kind of fight, you know.
Yeah, you got. So they like, fuck it, we're gonna trek
I
out.
don't care if you lose, you still fight back.
Exactly. Rest in peace.
That's a little.
But check me out. So look, they go walking, and so like after a while, of course, a bunch of them die off, and they get stuck again. They make makeshift camps here and there. And my question was, you're stuck in an expedition. The boat is stuck. The fucking captain is left back a couple miles back because he couldn't even handle it. So the motherfucker that was eating his boots is dead. Motherfuckers is dying. Do you eat a person?
Oh shit! Do you cannibalize a person? Fuck. Man,
Morally speaking, I couldn't. Even if it was for survival, I feel like it would. I
couldn't do
would
it?
rather just die. It would break me too much. I think it would.
But
it
if
would
the
take-
person was already dead, you don't have to kill them, right?
It doesn't bother me. Or it doesn't not bother me. It doesn't matter to me. It's like it's too.
Even if they said, "Hey, if I die, y'all can."
There's just
have
something
at
about it. It seems I feel like I'm crossing a line that should not be crossed.
Eric.
Did we bring any seasonings on?
Oh my fucking god!
Thank you. Because
Oh my god, bro.
nigga, I gotta get home.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can't
yeah,
go
yeah,
out like
yeah.
that.
You know, this life thing is actually pretty good. I'm gonna do what I can to keep it. You
I
know,
didn't say I was giving up, bro. I just said I wasn't gonna resort to that.
So what are you gonna eat?
I didn't.
His
I don't
boots.
know. Fucking.
Your boots?
would you eat yourself? Would you like cut off like your arm?
Nah, that's still the same
keep
thing
it-
for me. It'd be
but
the
it's
same.
you.
It'd still be the same thing for me.
So what you gonna eat? Your boots? Your shorts?
Fuck it, I'll do that.
So you'd go out like trying to hunt something.
Maybe, yeah.
Ain't nothing to hunt.
Even if there wasn't anything, I think I would just keep walking until the cold took me.
Cease to be.
Yeah.
Damn, that's pretty noble. But it's one of those situations where it's like hunger drives you crazy. So it's like
Just
you
like with
never
those
know.
people who
you might be
like-
the first one starting to sharpen the knives and shit, looking up recipes.
Something similar happened to those people. Remember that plane they crashed? And they got stuck and
in
they
the
were
mountains.
and they were eating each other, and it was like a town, like not that far from them.
Oh, dude, that's that's fucked. Yeah. Just like on the other, it's like a movie. You pan to the other side of the mountain. There's like a whole ski resort lodge and shit. Yeah.
So Eric, heck, that surprised me. So you're not eating nobody.
I could not. No.
So you'd eat
really?
someone
That
dead.
surprised?
Yeah.
That surprised you about me? I thought that would be already expected from me.
I wasn't. I kind of feel like yeah. I don't feel like you'd eat
I
someone.
feel like that was an expected answer from me.
Man, I'm making a Jackie sandwich. Fuck you
The
talking
first person I'm eating is Hector, because look how much meat he's got on his body.
Yeah, bro, I'd keep y'all warm.
Yeah, you'd keep
about?
us
So would
alive
you want
for a
someone
while.
to eat you to survive?
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh man, that's a tricky one right there.
Mhm.
Honestly,
Because regardless, we wouldn't respect your wishes.
Oh, no,
'cause
yeah.
we're living, man. If Hector just one day doesn't wake up from his tent or whatever,
I wouldn't want y'all
And
to,
we're
but I would
starving.
understand.
He said I would have.
fair enough.
I would understand.
So you'd be like a ghost watching us. You'd be like, man, really,
But
guys?
I can't even really. I get
Alright.
it. I get it. I can't even be mad, given the circumstances.
I would be cool with y'all eating my body. I'm not even fucking joking. But just be respectful about, don't eat it off the bone and I mean, eat it off.
But
At
honestly,
least
bro,
serve it good.
if
you know,
if y'all had to eat me, y'all have the best chance to survive. If I eat any of y'all too, bro, y'all pretty fucking small.
you'd be eating like chicken wings. Yeah, that's the equivalent.
He'd be eating chicken bites.
Mhm.
But so all right,
I'm
so
more fat than I am meat, so it's not even really sustained. Well, you might be able to burn the fat for like a heat, like a fuel source to like get a fire going or something.
These motherfuckers started eating each other, bro. Like, they all just started eating each other.
And the fucking psyche on that, like, because even if it would start off, it would first stuff probably start off like there'd be someone with like oh no, we can't do this, like with the more
He's the first
but-
one to get killed.
no,
First person
not
to
even that.
suggest
Not,
it.
no, not even that. It's like they would be the first. Like we shouldn't. No, not even that. It's like someone would die, and then someone would just like, well, we gotta start eating.
And then we'd be are you saying what I think you're saying?
No, and then it would get to the point where like the hunger has driven them so mad,
Right.
that like they would just start killing,
Mm-hmm.
and then eating.
Because we've all gone, I would say, maybe a day, maybe longer without eating before, and you know how bad that can be. I mean, there's a certain point where it's
I
like
remember fasting for Lent, and like it would have like the super small meals, and that
Yeah.
shit was difficult. I did that for the 40 days, not just the Friday.
you did that for 40 days.
Yeah.
When did you do that?
For Lent, it's like around Easter time.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. Damn. I hear you start smelling. We're getting off topic. I hear you start smelling when you fast because you start excreting all the toxins instead of like
I
eating.
don't think I got that.
Eating gets stinky.
Nah, because it wasn't like I was eating absolutely nothing. I was just eating in small
Small
super,
portions.
like small meals.
Oh, you mean like stinking? Really?
Yeah, you start smelling because I hear you start excreting all the waste because you're not eating and you're not shitting anymore. So the toxins and the waste gotta exit
Come out
somewhere.
somewhere,
Yeah,
yeah.
and you start to smell.
They weren't fasting. They were eating each other.
Yeah, no.
They did no fasting. They wasted no time. And
Same with like the Donners. You ever heard of the Donner?
I know
Party?
exactly. It was like a mining expedition or something like that, right?
They were like kind of the pioneers. They're going to like
Something
different.
like
They're
that.
traveling across the
And
country.
they got
and
trapped along some mountains.
they
and
made
didn't
poor
only, like, one
directions.
dude come on- did only like one guy come out, or did no one make it out?
I think a few did.
God, dude, how do you come back from? All right, do you come back
Mentally.
from that?
what you mean, like mentally? No,
Mm-mm, I don't think you do.
because I'm pretty sure the motherfucker who ate his boots was just like,
Yeah, it was janky, but I did it.
Like, I don't know.
Like it's something. It's one thing to eat your boots. It's another thing
You ate
to
your
eat-
friend
to eat your fellow
or
man.
your crewmate. Yeah.
yeah, well,
Even if you hated the person, like just to eat another human being.
Mm-hmm. I don't think you're gonna be the same person you were going into it, but like I don't think you're gonna be like stray jacket crazy. I think you're just gonna have like
Hell yeah, you're
issues,
straight jacket
severe
crazy.
issues.
you're looking at the nigga's face as you cut his arm off. His hand
Dude,
off.
legit, if I had to do that, I'd probably end up killing myself if I had to do that to one of y'all.
Oh,
This got dark.
it's got dark real quick.
I'm speaking the truth, bro. That's
But then it's kind of pointless. I'm like, why the fuck did you eat me if you fucking? Yeah, that's a loaded question, honestly. It's a good one though. It's a fucking fair question.
So things don't get better for these people at all. It's like a few of them left. They make a camp. And like what's the worst thing about this whole thing is, so they make a camp and they get attacked by a fucking polar bear, right? The polar bear rips through all of them motherfuckers. I'm talking about he rips through the whole team in a matter of seconds, right? But it's a few that like they fend them off.
Mm-hmm.
They fend them off. The whole fucking time they're fighting the polar bear, guess what? There's a fucking I don't know what you call them. I don't want to be racist, but like
the Eskimos.
Eskimos. They're sitting on a hill watching all of this. They're watching everything.
Really?
Yes, they're the people. The reason we know this is because when so they end up dying, right?
The whole crew.
The crew ends up dying like from the polar bear.
Is this when they were on that ice thing and then the polar bear just kept coming back for them, one after the other, eating them, and they saw their friends being eaten by the polar bear, and then the polar bear would swim back, jump on the iceberg, take someone else one at a time, and just...
I don't know.
Is that the same
It
story?
might be. He might have went like that. But the polar bear like rips through them and somehow they defend the polar bear off. Some people like say this part is cap though. Like maybe the polar bear didn't happen, but because in the book, the polar bear comes through and then just ravages them and kill them, right? But in the book, they make it seem like it's a like another entity, like like a monster.
Oh,
But
like a Yeti or something?
Yeah, but I feel like if you're starving to death and a polar bear comes, you're gonna see it as like a fucking like.
At that point, it is all intents and purposes, it is a monster. Even if it was just a bear,
Yeah.
it is a monster to you because it is terrorizing you. It is eating you and your friends.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure they eat you alive, too.
Yeah,
I could be wrong about that. I don't think they're like...
Yeah, they're not the most gracious of
Yeah.
animals.
I think, yeah.
So look, after a while, they run to some Eskimos, and the Eskimos are like, "We can't help you guys. We don't even have resources to help." Lying, by the way.
Well, yeah, dude, you want to take on a fucking polar bear?
Fuck no.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
He's like, "We can't help you guys. It's over with. Nothing we can do.
Have a nice day.
Good luck." They end up dying off through starvation, the polar bear. This, bro, I'm paraphrasing, but go watch a little like synopsis on this story. They go through it. That is hell for them. They finally all die. They finish the expedition though. They finish where they're supposed to go to. They make it.
They passed the mission.
They finished it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when people back home finally get word, they're like, "What happened to our people? What happened?
Mm-hmm.
Where are they?" They come looking for him, right? Only thing they find is like nothing really. They find a makeshift grave. They basically track the trail,
Right.
and they come to the Eskimos, and they're like, "What happened? Like,
Mm-hmm.
what's going on?" They was like, "Yeah, them motherfuckers was down there eating each other. They was eating each other. We when we like came to their camp when it was all said and done, we seen fucking body parts like on spits, roasted and shit like that.
Oh, my God. Just...
Because the Eskimos, they're gonna come fucking like once you guys are dead, we're gonna come take your boots. Okay, we need those. We need that. We need that. We need those. We need this and that.
And like, oh, they're probably like, oh, they got some food here. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh,
This is that long pig.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Yee.
is- And so what they do is they leave. When they go back and tell everybody what happened, they treat them as martyrs, of course, and they don't even tell them about the fact that they started eating each other, and fucking like they just leave that part out. And it's like my thing is like, can you imagine being the Eskimo on the hill,
Discovering that.
not even just that too, but just looking over and you're like, damn, these motherfuckers getting fucked up.
and you're just eating your food. You're just like, man, they're fucking. I wouldn't want to be them right now.
And my question is, do y'all blame the Eskimos for not helping them?
I can't. They already are struggling to survive. You add more people.
Yeah.
They don't know what they're doing out there. They're already low on resources, and they got a fucking bear on them.
Yeah, that's one of
You
those.
can't blame
things. You can't really. Yeah,
because they're at that point they're not even in a position to help
Mhm.
because they can't. They're still barely helping themselves. You know.
yeah. Yeah, honestly, I would have probably done the same thing if I wasn't, because like they don't have guns. It's not like they had like the abilities to actually do anything or like any sort of. You said this was the 1800s or something.
1850s.
Yeah,
1850s.
Yeah, they don't have. If they had like, okay, if this was nowadays and like radios existed and they'd be able to like phone like some
Even
sort
then,
of rescue,
all the way out there though. Like you're not getting a rescue anytime
Yeah.
soon, bro.
Yeah.
And I think people know that when they do these dangerous expeditions out there. But back in the day, you know, that was basically like a warehouse job. Now, being an explorer, now, you know, it was like the common thing, like, oh, just go explore places. You'll get paid really good. Maybe kind of like being in the army almost. Like, it's a good career path. It's dangerous, but, you know, you'll make money and your family will, you know, be provided for.
What makes me laugh is like when everything's said and done, they just like scavenged the camp, and like they were just like, oh yeah, some boots, a t-shirt, a human leg. Like what the fuck?
Half-eaten.
And how do you think they felt about? Like how do you think the Eskimos felt about? Like what the fuck? Niggas are eating each other? What the hell?
What the hell?
What the fuck? Fuck they got going on?
Oh, remind me to never step out of my comfort zone.
Yep.